It's 6 p.m. You've had an extremely tiring day. The kids in the back seat are arguing again. The short drive home feels painstakingly long. And the thought of cooking dinner is daunting. So what do? You whip into a drive-through line and feed your family. It is common knowledge that the fast food service and the fast food industry is bad for us, but are we really making a good choice? According to the 2018 National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey, during 2013 and 2016, 36.6% of adults consumed fast food on a given day. As someone who takes health seriously, I am always researching and evaluating what I put in my body. Today I'm going to talk to you about what fast food is, why it is unhealthy, and some better alternatives in hopes of persuading you to avoid fast food. First, I want to talk to you about what fast food consists of. Merriam-Webster.com defines fast food as food that can be prepared and served quickly. Also associated with the term is the notion of being designed for consumption with little consideration given to quality or significance. The history of fast food restaurants is well outlined in the book Chew on This. It outlines that fast food industry we know today grew from the drive-in eatery craze of the 1920s and 30s. Richard and Mac McDonald opened the first speedy service system in San Bernardino, California in 1948. All the hamburgers were sold with the same toppings. There were no substitutions allowed, and the establishment still quickly led to the nationwide explosion of fast food establishments everywhere. Many fast food restaurants today operate with a similar view, and although substitutions are now allowed, you will see very similar items across all their menus. According to the 2017 poll, the top 50 fast food chains by QRSmagazine.com, there were only 6 categories of restaurants: burgers, chicken, ethnics like Panda Express, Taco Bell. You have pizza, sandwiches, and snacks like Baskin-Robbins, Starbucks. So of the 247,191 fast food establishments in the United States, you really only have 6 choices. Next, I want to talk to you about why fast food is unhealthy. The fast food we consume is fuel for our bodies, and we should strive to put the cleanest and best fuel possible in our bodies to keep them running to the best of their ability. As described in Dr. Joel Fuhrman's book, Fast Food Genocide, fast food has 6 characteristics. It is designed and absorbed easily, which means it is not a sustainable source of fuel for our body. It contains multiple synthetic ingredients. It is calorie dense. It is nutritionally barren. It is highly flavored, most of which is artificially created, and it contains an excess amount of salt and sugar. Let us look at this array of fast food on the calories. Let's look at this array of food I have in front of us, right? So, a medium pizza, you're looking around 340 calories. Your Starbucks Grande Cappuccino, around 120, right? Unless you add sugar. And then your Subway footlong. Your Subway footlong with just wheat, turkey, and ham, you're looking at around 836 calories. And your McDonald's Happy Meal, just your average one, 310 calories. Now, keep in mind, an adult meal needs 2,500 calories a day, and a child needs approximately 1,000. Here's some more statistics gathered by sliceofkitchen.com about fast food restaurants that should make you think twice before you drive to the next drive-thru. The majority of restaurants serve portions that are 2 to 3 times larger than the recommended healthy portion size. Now, 57% of meals at fast food chains exceed the 1,500 milligram recommended daily sodium intake. Now, 11 out of 25 fast food chains failed after getting tested for antibiotics, which were perpetuating the Americans' antibiotics resistance illness problem, which is huge. Eating fast food 2 to 3 times a week increases the risk of coronary heart disease by almost 80% and type 2 diabetes by 27%. People who eat fast food are 51% more likely to suffer from depression as well. Food in restaurants and cafes contain 35% higher level of toxic chemicals called toxic chemicals called phthalate. Compared to the home-cooked meals, phthalate is a hormone-disrupting chemical that is linked to birth defects, behavioral problems, obesity, fertility issues, asthma, neurological problems, cardiovascular disorders, and cancer. Also to be considered is the amount of food-borne illnesses that are spread throughout fast food establishments. With the need to source ingredients cheaper and faster, we often see poor farming and slaughterhouses techniques. There is a great risk of widespread contamination of E. coli in cattle feedlots and slaughterhouses. The days of small farms where cattle had room to roam and were processed in local butcher shops and scraps were ground into hamburger meat for the local restaurant are gone. Chew on This explains, today's enormous slaughterhouses and grinders dominate the production of ground beef. A modern plant can produce almost 1 million pounds of hamburger meat a day. Shipping it through the US and overseas, a single animal with E. coli can contaminate 32,000 pounds of ground beef. Lastly, I'd like to talk to you about some better alternative choices you can easily make to avoid fast food consumption. The point of fast food is to be convenient, cheap, and offer a variety of choices. However, it does not always lead to healthy food options. Snacks make up a large portion of fast food we mindlessly consume while out and about because it is convenient for us to do so. By being prepared and bringing snacks, you can make the healthy choice alternatives. As described by Dr. Albers, in Eating Mindfully for Teens, there is a wide variety of snacks that give you energy and satisfy hunger. Hard-boiled eggs, string cheese, almonds, or trail mix, hummus and pretzels, my favorite, which is peanut butter and apples. You have cheese cubes and jerky, granola, and raw fruit and vegetables are a few examples that can travel easily, perhaps in a small cooler or lunchbox. Some people argue that fast food is cheap. However, the cost of dining at fast food can add up pretty quick. It is estimated that the same $14 you spend at a fast food hamburger could pay for twice as much food at the grocery store. Grocery shopping has the potential to save you and your family money when executed properly. Shopping circulars, buy some frozen foods instead of fresh, clip coupons, buy store brands when you can, and don't go shopping on an empty stomach. Although the argument that fast food offers a variety of choices does hold true when trying to feed several people with variety tastes, they do not offer a true nutritional variety though. We should strive to consume a rainbow of foods every day. Yet most fast food establishments only offer burgers, fries, and possibly a salad that you may get some very unbeneficial iceberg lettuce. In conclusion, eating fast food truly is your choice. One that, as you've heard today, has few benefits. It is common knowledge that the fast food served at fast food industries is bad. Today I explained to you what exactly fast food is and why it is unhealthy for us, and some better alternatives. So to sum it all up, all I can ask is, are you sure you want fries with that?